Alrighty, guys. Just got finished going through with the help of Mrs. Jazz, sorting through $1,160 worth of customer repacked halves, pulling out all the PCGS recognized dates for varieties. And since we have a very small amount right here, we're going to start with the 77Ds. It was our fewest amount. And I actually want to get this zoomed in just a little bit. Give me 1 second. Get this autofocus off. See if we can crispen this picture up a little bit. There we go. We'll go ahead and leave it right there so that we can see what we're looking at here. So we've got our 77Ds here, and looking at the PCGS website, there is doubling on the word in, as well as RUS and trust. So let's see if we can find us some varieties. So we're going to start with this one right here. Again, 77D. And I don't see any doubling. And let me actually see if I can get this down a little bit more so that we can really see that closely. And I don't think that is doubling there. I was really surprised at how few 77Ds that we were found in this. But I would love to find an error or variety. And this is the FS101 that we're looking for. And the doubling wasn't as strong in RUS as it was in the word in. Okay, so our 77Ds did not produce anything. So let's go ahead and go to our 73D. And let me pull up that coin real quick. And the 73D is a DDO FS101, the word trust and the number 3. Get a picture pulled up of that on my screen so that we can reference it. And these are all the 73Ds that we pulled out. Hey Jeff, how you doing? Miss put in a lot of work with me on these. And she got pretty fed up with me after a little while of going through these. But we've got a lot of coins to sort through, or to look through. And maybe we'll find a variety. I probably have, oh, I don't know, $150 worth face value to search through. Of the different years. This one looks odd to me. Hey Terry, how you doing? Jeff, what do you think of that? Yes, I did look at some of them online. I actually have this one pulled up on my screen in the background. And it looks like it's most heavily pronounced on the right of the T. No, not that. But I figured I don't have my halves to hunt, so I'd go ahead and take some time, get myself familiar with the varieties and so forth. And this would be a good lesson for me. And maybe some other people will learn as well. And we'll get ready for the new year with some good boxes coming up here, hopefully at the end of this week. Okay, so that's all the 73Ds. Get my reject pile into bags. And Jeff, I've got 71D, 72, 72D, and 74D. What would you recommend looking at first? I think the 74D is the most obvious. So let's go ahead and go with the 74Ds, because that seems to be the most plentiful. Alright, so we're looking for the 74 Trust. Trying to get my system down. And you know what? I'm going to actually make my scope screen a little bit bigger for you guys. We're just going to put that over here. How about that? Make it a little bit easier to look at. Oh, that's a whole lot better. What do you think? And let me get my other cam moved over here. And we'll shrink that down to about there or so. Okay, that's a little better. Yeah, I think, oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That U. Nah, maybe not. Yeah, I think that's a whole lot better for this stream. Let the people actually see what's going on. So maybe we can find one out of all of these. Like I said, we've got about 2.5 boxes worth that we've come through with. Yeah, I can't wait to find that first one. I love this scope. And Jeff, if you happen to see something that I miss, please jump in. Because this is definitely an untrained eye looking at these. Alright, got a few more here of the 74. And a lot of these are in really rough shape that, generally speaking, probably wouldn't be searched, but for just getting going into this, I figured I'd go ahead and just check each and every one of them. Okay, nothing on the 74Ds. And let's go to the 72D, which is a no FG. Okay. I will for future. I got a bunch of 72Ds here. Whole stack of them. FG, FG, FG. Now, Jeff, you and Rhonda have convinced me that this is worthwhile doing. And I have no idea how much any of these... Oh, wrong part. Shoot, I got myself excited. These varieties and so forth in average circulation condition, what are they kind of worth? Oh, that one is close to being a no FG. Man, underneath the scope, I don't know how far removed does that need to be, because this is magnified a lot. Yeah, I can see it. Trying to fool myself because I just want one. I guess I can do that. Doesn't take but a couple more seconds to do, right? There it is. I think right now, until I get a little more proficient, I'll just stick to the PCGS recognized stuff. Excuse me. Dropping coins. I need a box to slide these in. That will come next time. I will be prepared for that. That one's close. My nose is running. I've been fighting, coming off of a cold that just won't seem to go away. Okay. None of the 72D, no FGs. So now we're going to go to the 72 Philadelphia's, which we got a big old bag of. And I am going to go get a tissue and blow my nose. I will be right back. Okay, I'm on my way back. Yeah, this weather's been nuts. It's like today, it was like 65 degrees in Maryland today. Okay, so this is the 72 Philadelphia, where we're looking for the FS101 Double Die Trust. And let's see what we can find. That almost looks like some doubling there. Nah, just scratches. Yeah, I know this isn't real exciting to most people, but I've got all these half dollars that I got. I might as well go ahead and try and get something out of it. Jeff, I really appreciate you hanging and doing this. Give me some pointers. And I'm wondering if this is really, whether this should be even live stream material or if it should just be just an off stream look. With some updates every now and again if we happen to see something. I was shocked at how many 72s there were. Get rid of this pile. Yeah, definitely needed a box to just slide them off into. Okay, back to searching. What you doing, boo? Kitty. What? No, you're not going outside. Yeah, I've noticed that just moving it around in different light aspect of things does help get a better overall picture. What are the most common ones, and how often are they really found? Like, how many varieties would you say per box, or one every 3 boxes, or something along those lines? I know, like, the silvers, I get roughly 2 per box overall. Like, out of every 572s, how many of them would you anticipate would be double dice? I just look, that one just kind of caught my eye a little bit for a little bit better examination. And I thought searching for silvers was boring. But like you said, once you find one, I imagine you could be kind of hooked. And I think that's where I'm having my difficulty, is it's so time consuming compared to just searching for the silvers. But as I go, I'll get faster and faster with it, and instead of sorting them out the way I did, I can search them as I get them, find them. And this, I guess, really isn't too bad. Once I do have them sorted. Big thing is I need to get through all these tonight because I got to get them back to the bank tomorrow before the bank closes so that I can make sure that I have the proper funds available to me to pick up all my boxes on Thursday. And then we will get into our first silver hunt of 2020 in the new decade. I was watching some of Rob Finds Treasures videos on searching for varieties and errors and so forth that he recently did. And it seems like he has found most of his have been the 74 double die. That's his most frequently found. Hold on. Do we maybe have something here? It's probably just the way that I'm putting them underneath the scope. Oh, wow. I think we actually have one here. I could be wrong, obviously, as a newbie. Now see there, it doesn't look like it. But that bottom of that U and the bottom of the R and the E just looks very, very